ازيكم عاملين ايه؟ اهلا بيكم في القناة بتاعتي. والنهاردة انا هعمل لكم حصة على الهواء عن 3 مواضيع زي ما انا كاتب في العنوان: النفي والرأي وكمان الفصال. ماشي. What did I just say? I said welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a live session on 3 topics, as I said in the title: negatives, opinions, and bargaining or negotiations, like they say. Okay, so I think those topics I covered before, like the negatives, for example, but in this live session, I can take your questions while I'm teaching so that maybe you can help me go over everything if I'm missing something. Sometimes that happens. So here goes. I hope the sound quality is good and the video as well. I'm streaming and the internet in Egypt isn't really the best. So hopefully this goes well. So the first thing that we're doing today are the negatives. So I hope you can see my screen, and here I have the paint. So negative in Egyptian Arabic is called nafi. Nafi. It looks like this. Okay, nun fi ye, and that's it. Nafi, negative naf, which means denying something or just saying that something doesn't happen. Negative sentences. Okay, so of course we have the 3 tenses: past, present, and future. And also we have when you, for example, describe. So when you use adjectives, when you say, for example, something isn't good. Okay, so we're gonna look at everything, and I'll try to keep it as neat as possible. I'll try. I'm using my mouse. Okay, so there I have 3 different sections. On the left, we're gonna have the present, which is called الحاضر. Why does it get written over there? الحاضر. No, 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 no. This one, this one. Okay, let's try again. There, let's try it here. Why is it so big? Oh, maybe because I made it big once before. Okay, it's too big actually. الحاضر. Yes, al-Hadr, and let's make it, let's try to make it smaller. It's really big. Okay. Oh my god. It's so funny how things just, yeah, there. 12. Now it should be a normal size 12. Oh, okay, now that's too small. Alright, so there. 18. There. Now let's make this box smaller. How can I make it smaller? It always gives me that plus sign. I need it to be something I can control. Okay, anyway, on the left here. No, I need 12. Yeah, okay, now it's good. So on the left, we're gonna use the present. How to say can I in Egyptian Arabic? Can I is mumkin. Mumkin. So in the present, if I say, for example, I eat or I drink. Drink is bashrab. Okay, so as you can see, I'll try to make it a little bit bigger. Let's try 18. Or even bigger, let's say 24. There. Ana bashrab. And this means I drink, for example, right now or every day as a fact or a habit. So what is the word that we use to negate whatever? To negate anything, the word by itself is mish. Let me put it on top there. meme, and then sheen, mish. Okay, with three dots. They don't look like dots, but I think it would be better if I typed there. Mish. Wow, that looks so much better. Okay, so in the present, there are two ways to negate, and one of those is to just put mish before there. Mish. So we just put it right here before the word, and there you have it. Mish bashrab. I don't drink. Okay, there's another way to do this. So the other way is you take the first letter here, which is meme, and then you start the word with it, okay? And then you take the second letter, which is sheen, and you put it at the end. And this is what I call the negative sandwich, okay? The negative sandwich. Why is it a sandwich? Because it's around the word, and it's always the outer layer. We can add more details, like for you or stuff like that, like I didn't do it for you. The negative would be the most outer layer, okay? But anyway, let's keep it simple. So how would I write ما بشربش? The exact same. ما بشربش. There. So as you can see, it's the same word, but we added meme first and then b. If I color code, let's try to write again, but color coded. ما بشربش. We'll make the verb black. Okay, there. So what happened to the word? Why does it look so different? So this is what happened. The letter b, when it's at the end, if you've seen my previous live sessions, when the letter is at the end, it has the full shape. It looks the way it looks when it's by itself, okay? But now b is connected to something else. What does that mean? It means I added another letter after here, okay? So this is why it looks like this. This is why we added sheen, and the b changed its shape a little bit, okay? So ما بشربش, we have meme here, the red part, and then sheen. So basically it's the word mish right here, but separated and turned into a sandwich. It's really simple. So this is how the negative works in the present. We are talking about the present, okay? So in the present, we can use both ways, all right? What about the past? The past in Egyptian Arabic is called madi. No, not with del, with dad. Madi. Yes, madi. Okay, and this means past. Okay, meme alif dad ye, madi. So let's try the same verb in the past. So what is the root of drink? It's shurib. Okay, so to conjugate for the past, if we want to say I drank something, we just add t at the end. So shiribt. Okay, shiribt. So shript, just like this. Okay, how to say I didn't call you in negative sandwich? Okay, I'll say it right now. So in the past, we cannot use both negatives, okay? We have two ways to negate. We have mish together, and we have the sandwich. But in the past, we only use the sandwich. If you use just mish, it would sound really strange. And to be honest with you, there is like a province in Egypt, a place in Egypt that uses this, like mish in the past, but it sounds so strange and so unnatural. Even they say that, like the people who use it. But anyway, in the past, we only used the sandwich. So what would that look like? It would look something like this. ما شربتش. ما شربتش. So it's the exact same word, but we added meme and we added sheen. Okay, so let's make this red and let's make meme red. There. So t also had the same transformation that happened to b. So the letter t by itself is the whole figure, what it looks like when you're learning it by itself. But now we had to connect it to something, so we didn't really close the second tip. We opened it up, as you can see, and then we added the letter sheen like this, 3 dots. It's so much better when it's typed. It's really tough to write using the mouse. Okay, so this is ما شربتش. So the question here is, I didn't call you. So the word for call is what is call? اتصل. Okay, اتصل. And the past, we just add t at the end. So اتصلت. اتصلت. Okay, which literally means connected. When something اتصل, it means connects. Okay, so اتصلت. اتصلت with صاد, just like you can see. Okay, so let's move it here. اتصلت, and let's make it black as usual. Okay, so now we need to add the sandwich. As I said, in the past, we only use the sandwich. So you know now we add meme first and then sheen at the end, and it would look something like this. ما اتصلتش. Okay. You don't really have to add alif always, but in this case, let's add it to avoid confusion. And meme, we will turn it red, and sheen is red. Now, ما اتصلتش in a sandwich, okay? اتصلت in a sandwich. So what happened to the letters? Let's explain it. You can see Aleph is never connected from the left side, as you can see. So Meme Aleph becomes this thing on its own, a little space. And then T had the same thing here, just like Sharibt. And then it becomes Sheen. So Mattasaltish. And you, in this case, we say call it to connect with you. And with is B, just the letter B. All right, and you, in this case, since you are the receiver of the action, the object, it's k, k. So if you're saying this to a male, it would be ما اتصلتش بيك, beak. Okay, sounds like the beak of a chicken. All right, ما اتصلتش بيك. There. And if you're speaking to a female, it would be beaky. Okay. So male and female. If you have questions, let me know. So ما اتصلتش بيك, ما اتصلتش بيكي. All right. And yeah, I hope the connection and sound are good. Good. Now let's look at the future. Okay. The future is exactly like the present. Okay, but instead of adding b first, we take away b and we replace it with he. If you've seen the sessions, the live sessions, like the last one I just made, you will see how he is written. Okay, so let's use the same words. Hashrab, which means I will drink. Okay, you say hashrab there with the he, and you don't need alif here, so you can just say hashrab. Okay, because shirib is the root, so hashrab, this means I will drink, and then the negative would be simply putting mish before. So in the future, we use mish only. We never use the sandwich. No dialect uses, no accent uses the sandwich. Mahashrab. No, I don't think, maybe in the south, but I'm sure you're not going to speak to them. You're going to speak to the people in the, you might, I don't know, but it's just not the normal way. It's a really different accent, okay? So we say mish hashrab. Okay, very simple. Mish hashrab. Okay, that's the future. Very easy. I don't think there's anything in this. No problems. Just in the present here, we use both. In the past, we use the sandwich, the sandwich, and in the future, we use mish. Okay, very simple. In the present, you can use whichever suits you more, whichever is easier for you to say. You can just say that. Okay, so the next topic for this video, as I mentioned in the title, hello. As I mentioned in the title, what's the title? As I mentioned, is bargaining and what? I don't even remember. Opinions. Yeah. Okay. So, how to tell opinion. So this is something which is incorrect when you literally translate. Okay. What does that mean? For example, when you ask someone, you ask them like, "What do you think about?" What do you think about this? So you're asking for someone's opinion. So if you translated this, like literally, to Arabic, then it wouldn't work. If you ask somebody in Arabic, what do you think, and use the verb for think, it would mean, what are you thinking about right now? If you see someone like staring into nothingness and they're thinking, like contemplating or something, then you'd ask them like, what are you thinking about? You're not asking about opinions. You're asking about their thoughts, what they're thinking about. So if you want to ask somebody in Egyptian Arabic what they think, you're asking about their opinion, you can say, what is your opinion? But the answer would be, I see, not I think. It would be, I see this blah blah blah. I see this as good. I see this as bad, okay? We don't say I think this is good. Anyway, so what is the question here? Good. What's the question about opinions? It depends on who you're speaking to, of course. We know that. So let's say I'm speaking to a male, okay? We say inta, which is you. Inta ra'yak. Ra'yak means your opinion. A, what? Inta ra'yak a. Fi, which is in. And then you say the topic. Let's say, for example, الموضوع ده. No, I said ده. So, انت رأيك ايه في الموضوع ده? Which means, what is your opinion in this topic? The word موضوع here means topic, okay? I'm gonna write this in Franco-Arabic so that you can read it on your own. انت رأيك ايه في الموضوع ده? And I don't know if everybody knows what the letters and numbers represent. Okay, the numbers, I mentioned this before, the numbers represent Hamza, for example. And number 2 represents Hamza, number 3 represents Sa'in. أنا شايفة إن الدرس ده مفيد. Yes, that's good. Okay, so what is the answer to this? The answer is I see. Okay, how do you say I see in Egyptian Arabic? أنا شايف. Okay, so we say أنا شايف in. In here means that. I see that blah 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 is good. أنا شايف إن الموضوع, which is the topic, كويس. كويس means good. When I say إزيك, you say أنا كويس. I am good. So أنا شايف إن الموضوع كويس. Okay, let's write it in Arabic. أنا شايف إن الموضوع كويس. Okay, and we say شايف because I asked a male. Okay, so أنت رأيك إيه? You male, and then as a male speaking, أنا شايف. Does your keyboard change from Franco-Arabic to Arabic letters? It's not. It's not my keyboard. It's but yeah, it's right. It's an application called Microsoft Merin, and this helps me write English letters, and it switches it to Arabic words. And I do this because my keyboard doesn't have Arabic letters on them. I bought my keyboard from the States, and also I'm not used to typing with an Arabic keyboard. I've never really done it that much. So it's kind of difficult for me and it would be really slow. So yeah, that wouldn't work. So anyway, here we are talking to male. All right, let me make this clear. Talking to male. There. انت رأيك ايه? Oh my god, I can't move it. Good. Okay. So any questions about this? It's very simple, it's clear, direct. We don't say I think this is good, we say I see this is good. And this is something that you can actually say also in English. Microsoft Merin. Okay, I've been using this software for years. I don't know. I think it's pretty famous. I don't know. Okay, so أنا شايف. Okay, I see. What about a female? Okay, if you're asking a girl, asking a woman, what would you say? The same exact question, but instead of saying أنت, I think you know, we say you feminine. So by the way, it's supposed to be the same spelling, but for Egyptian, we just add y. So inti, رأيك, not رأيك. If you say رأيك, this is for males. So here's the difference. رأيك with alif. Or it sounds like yuck when you say yuck, you know, yuck. And for a female is رأيك. Okay, so this ik, that's the difference between male and female your. When you say this is your opinion, we add this kaf at the end, but it's yuck and yik for feminine. Okay, so انتي رأيك ايه في الموضوع ده؟ انت رأيك ايه في الموضوع ده? And then as a female speaking, you would say أنا شايف. No, you would say أنا شايفة. أنا شايفة. And then the same stuff. Okay, why did I say that? Because شايف here is the form of the active participle. Okay, I don't really have a good name for it in English, but it's the form of verb or action which rhymes with the word فاعل. Okay, so فاعل. No, not فعل. فاعل. Okay, so if any word rhymes with فاعل, فاعل, ماشي, راكب. Okay, if any word rhymes with this, we only have 3 forms for that verb. We have for masculine, for feminine, and for groups. Okay, what does that mean? It means that if you are a man, you say I and you use the masculine form. You say he and you use the masculine form. You say you, male, and you use the masculine form. If you're a woman, You say I and use the feminine form, which is شايفة. You say she and use the feminine form, which is the same form, شايفة. And you say you, feminine, inti, and use the feminine form. If you're speaking to a group or about a group or about yourself as a group, you say what? You say the plural form, which is شايفين. شايفين. Okay, so we added in at the end. So you can say, if you're asking a group of people, انتوا رأيكم ايه في الموضوع ده? You can say احنا شايفين, and then the same stuff. إن الموضوع كويس. Okay, let's try it. احنا شايفين إن الموضوع كويس. There. Very, very simple. There's nothing complicated about this, I think. So let me just speak about a small difference between those two kinds of verbs or rhymes, okay? In Arabic, there are a bunch of different rhymes, okay? There's a bunch of different main forms that any verb has to rhyme with, okay? We have like فاعل, فعل, مفعول, فعيل, you know, those things. And any verb has to rhyme with those, okay? So anything that rhymes with فاعل has only 3 forms. Let me give you another example. Let's say ماشي, ماشي, okay? ماشي means okay, and it means walking. So walking now, you're describing the state of what you're doing, okay? So أنا ماشي. If you're speaking as a woman, أنا ماشية. See, it's the same thing. We just make it feminine. We add the تاء مربوطة. If you're a group, إحنا ماشيين. Okay? Not machine, ماشيين. Okay? Because I know I just heard this yesterday in one of my lessons. So إحنا ماشيين. And this means we are what? We are walking, okay, right now. So you can think of this form as the ing form in English, which is happening right now at the moment. Okay, so do you have any questions about this part before I move on? I hope it's simple enough. By the way, when you ask a question, you can also say انت شايف ايه, which means like what do you see, meaning what do you think. It doesn't literally mean what do you see in front of you. So when you're discussing something, discussing a topic, you can say انت شايف ايه. Okay, like what is your opinion? What do you see in this? Speaking to a woman or a girl, انت شايفة ايه, انت شايفة ايه. Speaking to a group, you're having a meeting in a company. انتوا شايفين ايه? What do you guys see? Okay, speaking to a group. And then for each thing, a man would say أنا شايف, a female would say أنا شايفة, and a group would say إحنا شايفين, or هم شايفين, or انتوا شايفين. As a male, أنا شايف, هو شايف, أنت شايف. Female, أنا شايفة, هي شايفة, أنتي شايفة. So masculine, feminine, plural. How to say, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Okay. The word for look is بص. بص. So if you're speaking to a male, أنت باصص لي. No, not seen. باصص, yeah, and then لي, ليه. انت باصص لي ليه. باصص means looking, لي means for me or at me, ليه means why. What are you looking at? Okay, انت باصص, انت باصص على ايه. انت باصص على ايه, or انت بتبص على ايه. انت بتبص على ايه. So at in this case is على, looking at. انت بتبص على ايه? What are you looking at? Don't say that to someone you don't know. Okay, so if you don't have any more questions, expressing opinion is as simple as that. And of course, you need to know your adjectives to say good, bad, not good, very good, blah blah. And you can say you can use the negative, which I just taught you. And wow, I forgot to mention something. I said the negative for verbs only, but when you are saying not good, for example, the negative for adjectives is only mish. There is no sandwich except for verbs, okay? And verbs not in every tense. So, for example, let's say the word كويس, we would say مش كويس, مش حلو, okay? مش وحش, مش وحش, not bad, okay? مش حلو, not good. مش كويس, not good. حلو can also mean, can also talk about someone's looks, okay, like handsome. مش حلو قوي, he's not very handsome. Talk about food, الأكل مش حلو قوي. But كويس is more about like people's health, like أنا كويس, هو كويس. Or you can just say good in general. الموضوع كويس, the topic is good. What if when someone is staring at you, can this be taken as being rude? If someone's staring, I don't think there's a solution for that. In China, everybody used to stare at me so much, but that's normal for them, and I just laughed it off with them. But I think as a woman, it can be pretty, uncomfortable. So if someone's looking at you, what would you do? I don't know. What can you do? You can just look at them back, maybe, with like an angry face. Okay, so we finished the negative and we finished how to ask for someone's opinion. Okay, and the last topic is bargaining and negotiating with buyers and stuff. So, like, there's like 1,000 different ways you can bargain, you can argue about the price and all that stuff. But I think the main words you would need to know is, for example, expensive. And expensive, we say غالي. Okay. If you want to say very expensive, غالي قوي. Okay. If someone tells you a price and you say no, this is like this is too expensive, you can say لا كده غالي قوي, and show it on your face like لا كده غالي قوي. Okay, don't take this in the wrong way. Don't take this in the wrong way. We say don't understand me wrong. So we say ما تفهمنيش غلط. غلط means wrong. ما تفهمنيش غلط. Because the word ni means me. So when I say ni, like this, ni, what? Ni, this means me in English. Me. Okay? So let's explain this word quickly. So this is the beginning of the sandwich, the upper bun, and this is the lower or the second part of the sandwich. So this is mish. Tifham means understand, and then ni here means me. So don't understand me wrong. The word غلط means wrong, okay? So ما تفهمنيش غلط. Okay? And we always say this before, like rude. If you say something and it comes out as a bit maybe sexual or something or rude, you can say ما تفهمنيش غلط. أنا قصدي, which means I mean, and then blah 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 blah. Okay. So anyway, let's go back to bargaining. Sidetracked here a bit. There. So لا كده غالي قوي. All right, la 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 la. You can say la 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 like you're singing or something, and it means no 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 no. Okay, and then you can say I will pay this. So if the guy says, for example, you're buying whatever, okay, and then he says meat guinea. Meat guinea. What's this? Meat guinea is 100 pounds. By the way, pound, Egyptian pound is called guinea. So meat guinea. You might be wondering, isn't 100 called miya? Yes, it's called miya, but when we say guinea afterwards, ta marbuta becomes t. So we say meat guinea. All right. So meat guinea, 100 pounds, and you say, لا 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 كده غالي قوي. And then you say I can pay or I will pay. Let's start with can. أنا ممكن. I said ممكن in the beginning. Someone asked me how can I say can. And أنا ممكن, and then pay is أدفع. أدفع, not الدفاع, the defense. أدفع, again. أدفع. Okay, now أنا ممكن أدفع, and then of course they over exaggerate the price because they are 100%, not 100%, they are 200% sure that people are gonna bargain. So they always overestimate the price ridiculously. Something could be like 50 or 40 and they can tell you 100 because they know that you're gonna try to lower the price. Maybe as a foreigner you don't really do that much, but an Egyptian would always try to lower the price. Okay, we're pros at this. Okay, so أنا ممكن أدفع, I can pay, and then say for example 60, which is 60 guinea. And then you can ask him, is that good? Which is حلو كده. حلو كده, good like this. كده means like this, by the way. حلو كده. And then the guy would say, for example, this is too cheap or this is too low. And then he would say, لا 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 كده قليل قوي. كده قليل. قليل means a little. قليل. كده قليل قوي. قوي means very. So this is like very little. لا لا كده غالي قوي. Yeah, this is what I said, right? كده غالي قوي. What did I say? Oh, it's written with kaf. Kaf is the we say in Egyptian Arabic kaf is alif. We say alif. I didn't say غالي قوي. I said غالي قوي. So yeah, you can say قوي. Okay, so لا 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 كده غالي كده قليل قليل. See kaf in قليل also. We said it as alif here, this word. We said قليل قوي. قليل means a little. And قوي means very. So this is very little. Okay? And then he could say ممكن, which is could be or maybe. ممكن. ممكن, we said 60, right? And he said 100 first. So in between would be 70 or 80, okay? So he would say ممكن 70, which is 70. ممكن 70. And he doesn't have to say جنيه all the time, okay? So he can say ممكن 70 or ممكن 70 جنيه. If you're okay with that, you can say خلاص ماشي, which means okay, that's fine. Or you can say لا شكرا, like no thanks. لا شكرا. لا شكرا. And if you decide to leave, he might lower the price even more. He would say wait, which is استنى. استنى بس, just wait. And then he would say I will give it to you for blah blah. So هديها لك, not ha. هديها لك. See, this is Microsoft Madden. Sometimes it just writes words on its own. No. Oh my god. هديها هديها. Yes. لك. ب means with. I will give it to you with, and then he will say the number. هديها لك ب. What was the number we wanted? 60, right? بخمسة. 65. He's gonna say 65. خمسة وستين. And he's gonna look all sad, and he's gonna seem like he's giving it to you at a loss. And of course, he would never ever let you walk away with this thing if he didn't make any money on it. Okay, so don't feel bad about it. If you lower the price and they agree, you didn't make them lose any money or anything. They wouldn't let you leave if they didn't make any money. Okay, he wouldn't sell it. Okay, so anyway, he or she. I've never seen like maybe if you're at like a vegetable market or something, you can see women there. Okay, so let's explain the word هديها لك because this one is interesting. Okay, so هدي this part, this means I will give. Okay, and then the second part, ha means it. I will give it. But ha is the feminine. Okay, so when you want to give a feminine thing, okay, so here it means she. There's no it in English. I will give her to you. Her is referring to the object, not a person, because in Arabic there is no it. There's only he and she, him, her. Okay, so if I'm speaking about a table, yes, the table is her, not it. Okay, so هديها. What if it's feminine? Well, what if it's masculine because it's feminine already? So we would say هديه. هديه. Now it's a masculine object. هديه, and then لك. La means for or to, and then k means you. It's the object you, like saying I and me. Me is the object when you are the receiver of the action, like you see me, okay? Or give me. So this is you, the object you. So هدي ha, the feminine thing, l for or to, you object k. هديها لك. This is speaking to a man, by the way. If you're speaking to a woman, kaf at the end is different. We would say هديها لك. So we said lek, going up, and then lik to a female, you. I know it can be a bit confusing if you don't really know about this stuff already. But anyway, this is how it works. If you want to say the negative here, in the future, what do we use? The sandwich or just mish? We use mish. So you can say mish هديها لك. I will not give it to you with 65. ب65. If you've noticed, we say خمسة first, which is 5, and then 60 and 60. So we say the small number first, and then we say the big number. So خمسة Good. So anyway, the guy said, or the merchant, the seller, or whatever, هديها لك ب65. If you agree, you can just simply say ماشي. And that's it. This is how you can bargain. So you can say لا 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 كده غالي قوي. أنا هديك blah blah blah, or أنا ممكن أدفع blah blah blah. The guy, of course, can say so many things. He can say, for example, everybody else sells it for that price. He can go ask around. So he would say, كل الناس, like all the people, بيبيعوها, feminine object, and like they sell, and then ha, it, feminine object. كل الناس بيبيعوها بالسعر ده. Bill means with the bill, like sticking them together. ب and then ذا. بالسعر means price and ده means this. So كل الناس بيبيعوها بالسعر ده. So if he says that to you, everybody sells it with that price, you can say, okay, I will go and see the other places. So, okay, you can say خلاص ماشي. خلاص ماشي. أنا, how do you say see? Remember? أنا هشوف. I will see في in أماكن places تانية. تانية means other or second, okay? I will see in second places other than this one. أنا هشوف في أماكن تانية, okay? If you say that to the guy, he will say, okay, so how much would you like to pay? He would say, for example, خلاص, or he would say, طيب أنت تحب تاخدها بكام? So طيب is like, all right. أنت, you, تحب. تحب here means would like. Would like. Let's go over the whole sentence. تحب. تاخد means take, and ها is the object it. Object, feminine thing. Oh my god, is the feminine thing. Okay, feminine object. بكام means how much. So how much? For how much would you like to take it? Okay, I know the order is completely different here, different language, right? So طيب أنت تحب تاخدها بكام? This means how much? For how much would you like to take it? All right, and I think I'm gonna have to write this one in English letters because now it's getting serious. So in طيب we say طيب, which is like all right. أنت, you, male. تحب, if it's a female, انتي تحبي, but anyway, let's stick with this one. انت تحب تاخدها بكام? انت تحب تاخدها بكام? So, how much would you like to pay for it? Or for how much would you like to take it? Okay, we always say take it, not pay. Or sometimes we say pay also. And then you can start saying your price. It's best to always cheat from the question. What does that mean? When someone is asking you a question, you can always cheat the answer from the question. What does that mean? He's gonna tell you a verb, so try to use the same verb, okay? So you can say أنا هاخدها, I will take it, with, and then you can say 50 جنيه. أنا هاخدها ب50 جنيه. And then he can say لا 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 كده قليل قوي. No, this is too little. And then you can say, now the slang word here is like, what's your final, what's your limit, what's your end, okay? We say آخرك كام? Like, what is your final offer? What's your limit? How far can you push? Saying this to the guy who sells. آخرك كام? And he can say this to you as well. آخرك كام? Okay? And then he would say the same word. Because k means your, he would say آخري, which is my end. آخري. No, let's go to another line. آخري. For example, how much did we say? 50. He would say آخري. He's going to add more, of course. 55. Okay? And yes, people will bargain with you over 5 Egyptian pounds. 5 Egyptian pounds is like a third of $1, okay? And because $1 is like 17, so 5 is like a third or a little bit less. And yeah, people can bargain over that. So آخري 55. هتاخدها ولا ايه? Are you gonna take it or what? ولا ايه means or what. ولا is or. And there's another word which means or, which is أو. Okay, and we say walla when you're giving someone a choice or a question. All right. I hope this is simple enough. And that was it, basically. So if you have any questions, you can ask me right now. Okay, so أخرك كام? What's your limit? What's your end? And then you can say أخري, which is my limit. خمسة وخمسين, which is 5 and 50 or 55. And that's it. That's it. So if you have any questions, I will stay on for like 5 minutes to take your questions. I don't know if people are watching. I didn't receive any comments for a while. So I guess everybody's really engaged and trying to understand everything that I said, which is, I guess it's good. All right, so I am waiting for questions. It's question time. Okay. So yeah, I'm waiting for you. Now let's open a new page in case you guys have a question. And let's make my picture a little bit bigger here. There, full screen. Okay, so if there are no questions, then that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed and understood this lesson. I hope it wasn't too difficult. I try to explain as simple as possible and also try to keep it a little bit more advanced for everybody else. Sometimes the videos can be too easy or too difficult. I try to stay in between so that beginners can catch up and also advanced students can learn something new if they, if they're watching. But I think there are more beginners than advanced students following me. I think so. But I hope I can be useful for everybody. By the way, I wanted to say that I do have online lessons if you need like more information or you need to learn more and practice. The way I teach is I give you a little bit of structure and then some words, and then I use those words and try to make sentences and a simple story to help you remember them. And yeah, and that's it. Please save the live stream. I wasn't here from the beginning. Yeah, it's on YouTube, so everything is going to be saved. No questions. Thank you for one more brilliant class. Okay, that's good. That's good. If there are no questions, then I guess everybody understands everything. If there are no questions, it's either everybody understands everything or understands nothing. So I hope it's the first and not the latter. And yeah. All right, so I think with this, we are gonna end this session, and hopefully, guys, I can upload another YouTube video very soon. The topics that I have ready are interesting, and I know that you're gonna like them. So, مع السلامة, and I'll see you soon. أشوفكم قريب. Bye bye.